this is Karen Hanover from ApartmentEducation.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about commercial real estate and how lenders make their lending decisions. In residential real estate, we all know that we deal with something called loan to value, or LTV, and in commercial real estate we deal with loan to value as well, but there's another variable called debt coverage ratio, otherwise known as DCR. And what the lender does is he or she does the calculations on loan to value and DCR and will loan the lesser of the amount. So let's talk about what that means. Loan to value ratio, we all know, I think most of us know in real estate, that if you were to get a $100,000 property and get an 80% loan to value ratio, you'd be getting 80% of the money for the purchase loaned to you by the lender, or in this case, $80,000, meaning you'd need to come up with $20,000. Same thing works in commercial real estate. But additionally, in commercial real estate, the lender's going to calculate another variable, again called debt coverage ratio, otherwise known as DCR. And what that means is this. In commercial real estate, a lot of the value and a lot of the ability to finance the property is determined from the cash flows from the property. And from the lender's standpoint, it's not enough for the property to put off enough cash flow to service the debt. The property needs to put off more than enough cash flow. So for instance, if you have a property that puts off, let's just say $100,000 a year of cash flow, pretty typical for a commercial property, $100,000 a year of cash flow, the lender's going to want to see the debt be somewhat lower than the $100,000. In other words, if you have to make $100,000 worth of loan payments in a year and you're getting $100,000 of income from the property in a year, there's no room for error. If one unit goes vacant or you have to lower the rents or one of the tenants stops paying, you're not going to have enough income coming in to be able to make the debt payments. So the lender wants to see more than enough. And in today's lending environment, the lenders want to see 25% more cash flow coming from the property than is necessary to service the debt. So what does that mean? What it means is, let's just say that the debt service, the annual debt service on a property, the annual mortgage payments, were $80,000. The lender's going to want to see 125% of that income coming from the property. So it's not going to be enough to have $80,000 of income coming from the property to service $80,000 of debt. The lender's going to want to see more than enough. So we're going to talk about that more in a subsequent video, but that's the beginning of understanding debt coverage ratio. And this is Karen Hanover from ApartmentEducation.com, and I'm going scootering.